Okay, good afternoon, everyone. In our last class, we have discussed about types of DC generators. Today also, I will explain same topic with the equations, voltage equations of the DC generators, depending upon its type. So the magnetic field in a DC generator is normally produced by electromagnets. So these are the electromagnets rather than the permanent magnets. So basically, DC generators are classified into three types: permanent magnet DC generators, separately excited DC generators, and self-excited DC generators. So in our syllabus only we have these two types, that is separately excited and self-excited DC generators. Separately excited generator and self-excited DC generators. So separately excited means field supply is given from an external source. DC field supply is given from an external source to the generator field winding. So that type of winding is called separately excited DC generator. Self-excited means the generator terminals itself connected to the field winding. So on its own, DC power is obtained from its own terminals. That type of generators is called self-excited DC generators. Separately excited, the name itself indicates separate means where other source, self means itself. Separate, self, both. Okay. The behavior of DC generator depends upon load and the method of field excitation. The behavior of the DC generator depends upon load. Load means electrical load. When load increase means current changes, that is armature current changes. The behavior depends upon load, that is armature current, and field excitation, and that means field current. So load means, so that is the armature current IA, and field excitation means field current IF. So these are the representations of armature and field currents. Behavior means the voltage of the terminal voltage, how it changes, and characteristics of the generator. So separately excited DC generator means field winding is excited from an external source. So see here. So this is the armature circuit of the generator. So this is the field circuit of the generator. Field. So this is the armature. Field and so here this is the field winding. This field winding is excited from a DC source, other DC source. The field winding is excited from other DC source. So this is the DC source. So DC source. So this is the external source, not related to this generator. So this type of generator is called separately excited generator. So this field winding is excited from a other DC source. So that's why this is called the separately excited generator. See here. So other source, external source. This field winding is connected to external source. So that's why this is called separately excited generator. The purpose of this rheostat is to change the field current. So we give constant fixed input to DC voltage. If you want to change this field current, want to change the field current of this value, IF value. IF is called field current. This rheostat, the resistance of this rheostat is varied. That means field current is varied. Field current is varied. Actually, we know that. So the generated EMF of a DC machine is given by. So this is the generated EMF equation of a generator. So EG. So once machine design means number of poles are fixed, constant, conductors constant. So armature parallel paths constant, 60 constant. That means EG, generated EMF is generated EMF, EG value is proportional to flux and speed. So Eg is proportional to flux and speed. All remaining parameters are constant because once machine designed, that means once machine constructed, so number of conductors is fixed and number of parallel paths is fixed, number of poles are fixed. So all are constant. 60 is also constant. So generated EMF is proportional to flux and speed. So flux, we obtained flux from DC supply, that is field supply. Flux is nothing but field. We give DC power to the field winding, so that produces necessary working flux. That means the value of flux phi is proportional to field current. Value of flux phi is proportional to field current. If you change the field current, flux changes. So mechanical, N is speed in RPM. So if we give constant mechanical input, N is also constant. So that means generated EMF is proportional to flux. Generated EMF is proportional to flux. Flux is proportional to field current. That means generated EMF Eg is proportional to field current. Generated EMF Eg is proportional to field current. IF. Eg is proportional to field current. So this Eg value is proportional to field current IF value. Okay, IF. If we change the field current, how we change the field current? By varying the rheostat of the field circuit. If IF changes, IF is variable. We change the IF value, increases or decreases. EF value also changes. If you increase the field current, Eg value increases. See here. So this is the field current IF value. IF. If you change the rheostat, this rheostat R, this rheostat having resistance, vary the resistance, current through this rheostat varies, that means current through the circuit varies. This is the field current. Field current is varied by varying this rheostat. That means Eg is proportional to field current IF. Eg is proportional to field current IF. If you vary the IF, generated EMF changes. Where the EMF is generated? EMF is generated in the armature itself. That is Eg value. This is the Eg value. Eg value changes. IF value increases. Eg value increases. So in that manner, voltage build-ups in a generator. So this is a separately excited generator. So field is excited from a external source. Okay, load is connected here. Load is connected. This is the load, that is electrical load. The load value changes, load current value changes. IL is called load current. V is the terminal voltage here. V is terminal voltage. IL is a load current. L means load. I means current. IL means load current. V is the terminal voltage of the load. So in this case, see, current generated by the armature is called IA. IA is the armature current. So that is represented with IA, armature current. Armature current. So generated EMF EG. Generated EMF EG. EG is the generated EMF. IA is the armature current. RA is the armature resistance. Armature is nothing but a coil or winding. So coil having some resistance. That resistance is represented with RA. Armature resistance RA. Generated EMF EG. Armature current IA. Armature resistance RE. So these are the representations, parameters of the armature circuit. Armature current, armature resistance, generated EMF. So current passing through the load is called IL. In this case, see, this is a single loop, no other parallel paths. So IA equal to IL. That means this current equal to IA. Armature current passes through this and complete the circuit in this manner. So this is the current path. So that means in separately excited generator, IA equal to IL. IA equal to IL. Armature current equal to load current. In separately excited generator, IA equal to IL. See here. In separately armature current, IA equal to IL. Why? Because this is a single loop, no other paths to flow the current. So that's why same currents. IA is nothing but IL. So this is the equation. For separately excited machine, armature current equal to load current. Next, voltage is generated here. Voltage is generated here. Voltage is generated here. voltage is generated here in the armature circuit. We generate the voltage. So voltage is generated here. The generated voltage transferred to load. That means Eg equal to voltage plus this voltage across the load. This V means voltage across the load. Eg is the generated EMF. But armature is made with a copper coil. Armature is nothing but a copper winding. Winding having some resistance that is represented with Ra. That winding resistance is represented with Ra. So because of this resistance, some voltage drop occurs across this armature winding itself. Some voltage drop occurs at the armature terminals itself. Eg is the generated EMF. So Eg equal to voltage drop, and according to KVL, source voltage equal to voltage drop across each resistance in a closed loop. So Eg equal to, so voltage drop across the load equal to V. Voltage drop across the load equal to V plus current drop across the resistance, armature resistance is IR. Any resistor having some resistance R and current passing through the resistance equal to I, voltage drop across that resistance equal to IR. Voltage drop across that resistance equal to IR. So the current passing through this armature winding is IA. The resistance of the armature circuit is Ra. Resistance of the armature circuit equal to Ra. So that means generated voltage equal to voltage drop across load plus resistance drop. IA Ra, armature resistance drop, because here only this IRA drop is across this armature. Eg generated EMF, that is our source voltage equal to drop across each, drop across load V, drop across armature IARA. So Eg equal to V plus IARA. From this V equal to Eg minus IARA. V equal to Eg minus IARA. So this is the terminal voltage. From that V equal to Eg minus IARA. Okay, voltage. Power developed by the generator. In DC circuits, power equal to V into I only. In DC circuits, power equal to voltage into current. Voltage into current. In AC circuits, power equal to voltage current into power factor VI cos theta. In DC circuits, power equal to VI only. Voltage into current. Power equal to V into I. So power developed by the generator. Power developed by the generator. Where the power is developed? In the armature circuit. Power is developed in the armature circuit. What is the voltage of the armature? Eg. So power developed equal to P equal to voltage of the armature circuit equal to Eg. Current through the armature circuit equal to Ia. So this is the power developed by the armature. Eg into I. Basic formula, power formula V into I. The voltage into current. So power developed equal to Eg Ia. Next, power delivered to the load. How much the power is delivered to the load? Power developed is here. Power delivered means across the load. Because generated power, total generating power is not made to load. Some power is wasted in the form of loss. Some power is wasted in the form of loss. Okay. So power delivered to the load equal to total power generated is Eg Ia. Power delivered to the load equal to total power generated equal to Eg Ia minus loss. Loss means copper losses. Copper loss formula I square R. I square R is the copper loss formula. I square R. I square R. Copper loss formula I square R. So this is the copper loss formula. In any electrical circuit, the winding having some resistance R and currents passing through that resistance equal to I. The copper loss occurs in the winding equal to I square R. I square R. So that means power delivered to load equal to total power generated minus I square R. Then from this common Ia. So Eg minus IARA. What is meant by Eg minus IARA equal to? Eg minus IARA equal to V. So the total term equal to V. So Ia into V. So this is the power delivered to load. Power delivered to load means here. Power delivered to load means here. Power delivered to load equal to V into Ia. power delivered to load equal to V into IA. Power developed. Power developed equal to Eg into Ia. Power developed is here only. Power developed is equal to here only. The armature, that is Eg into Ia. Eg into Ia. Power developed Eg Ia. Power delivered to load V into Ia. So this is all about separately excited generator. So this is all about separately excited generator. Any doubts? Any doubts? 214? Any doubts?
No, sir.
So what is the equation for the power developed by a generator in separately excited generator? Equation for power developed.
VI.
Eg into Ia.
Is into IS.
Okay. Power generated Eg is the generated voltage into current Ia. Okay. Thank you. 293. 293.
Sir.
Hello.
Sir, 293, sir.
Okay. Power delivered to load. Formula for power delivered to load.
V into IS, sir.
Okay. 255. 255.
Sir,
So what is the formula for copper losses in any winding having resistance R? Copper loss formula.
I into R square, sir.
I into R square, I square R.
I square.
I square R. I
Sir.
square R.
I square R.
And coil having
Yes.
resistance R and current passing through that coil equal to I. The copper loss occurs in the winding equal to I square R.
R.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
219. 219. Is 219. Two 219. Three 249. 249. 249. 260. 260. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
What is the formula for copper losses in the armature circuit? Formula for copper loss in the armature circuit.
I square R, sir.
Okay.
I square R, sir.
I square R is the common formula for copper losses in any winding. Okay. Having some
Yes, sir.
resistance and current passing through that resistance. In the armature circuit means we represent it with IA, armature current, armature resistance RA. That means copper loss in the armature equal to IA square RA.
RA.
Okay. 280. 280. 280. 80. Okay, this is all about a separately excited generator. Now we discuss about the self-excited DC generators. So you all know about what is meant by self-excitation. Self-excitation means the field winding is excited from the generator terminals itself. Self-excited means the field winding of the generator excited from generator terminals itself. A DC generator whose field magnet winding is supplied from current from a output of the generator itself, then the winding machine is called self-excited generator. Self-excited generator. There are three basic types, you know, series generator, shunt generator, compound generator. Series means field winding and armature winding both are connected in series. Shunt means connected in parallel. Series means connected in series. Shunt means connected in parallel. If one machine having both series and parallel combination, that the machine is called compound. Okay. So this is a series generator. First here given series generator is given. So in series generator, field winding is connected in series with the armature winding. Field winding is connected in series with the armature. See here. Field winding. So this is the field winding. So this is the armature winding. Both are connected in series. Armature, field, both are connected in series. So that type of generator is called series generator. If both armature and field is connected in parallel, see here. Armature and field both are connected in parallel. The type of machine is called shunt wound generator. Compound means both having mixed. That means armature connected in parallel and series combination. Parallel and series combination. That then the type of machine is called compound. Here this is a short shunt. This is the long shunt. Short shunt and long shunt machines. Okay. So first we discuss about series generator. Series generator. Both are connected in a series. Armature and field both are connected in a series. Armature and field both are in a series. Next, current through load equal to IL, same common current. This is equal to IL value. Current flowing through the load circuit. Voltage across the load equal to V, same, capital V. So this is the voltage across the load. Current this is equal to IL. So resistance of the series winding is represented with R. So this is the resistance of the series winding. Next here three terms are constant: EG, IA, RA. EG is the generated EMF, RA is the armature resistance, IA is the current through the armature circuit. All are same. Three parameters for all machines. These three parameters are same. IL and V also same. So see here, the generated power equal to EG, IA. EG, IA. Series winding resistance is represented with RSC. Series winding is represented with RSC. So in series machine, that means in series generator, armature current IA equal to series current. Series current means current passing through this resistor. Current field winding. Current passing through this field winding is called ISC. That is represented with ISC. So this is the ISC. So current passing through this field winding. In series generator, IA equal to ISC and equal to IL. Three are equal. See here. Three are equal because in a single loop, this is a single loop. So this is a single loop. No other paths. Single loop, no other paths. So this is a single loop, no other paths. So that means three currents: armature current, series current, and load. All are same. All are same. Unmute చేయండి అమ్మా, ఎవరో డిస్టర్బెన్స్ వస్తుంది. Okay, so three currents are equal because single loop means currents are same. Current passes in this manner, in this loop. So three currents are same in a series generator. So this is same. Next, generated voltage. Voltage is generated here. Voltage is generated here. Armature itself. Voltage generated itself. Power is generated here. Some voltage drop across the armature itself. So some voltage drop across armature resistance, that is IA, RA, and some voltage drop across this series circuit from this. Some voltage drop across this one. Some voltage drop across this one. Some voltage drop across load. Total generated voltage equal to three drops. So EG equal to voltage drop across armature, that is represented with IA, RA, plus voltage drop across series field winding, that is ISC, RSC, ISC and RSC, plus voltage drop across load. Voltage drop across load equal to V. We know that voltage drop across load equal to V. So from this, V equal to EG minus total term. EG minus total term. So this is this one. EG is the source. Source equal to drop sum of the drops. First, initially, EG equal to source. Source equal to sum of the drops plus load voltage. So from this, V equal to EG minus IA RA plus ISC RSC. So next to ISC equal to IA, because both are same. Series current equal to armature, and just replace here. Series current or armature current and IL all are same on this one here. I series current, armature current and IL, three currents are equal. That is I. So that's why this is I. I into RA plus RS. Armature resistance plus series resistance. So three currents are equal. This is the voltage equation. Next, power developed by the armature, same in last case, similarly similar as separately excited generator. Power developed equal to voltage into current. Power developed, for example, power developed is represented with PD. PD equal to voltage equal to EG, generated voltage into current, that is the armature current IA. So this is the power developed here. Power developed in the armature. Power delivered to load means the same, V into IL. Power developed means here the power current voltage equal to V, current equal to IL. Power developed equal to V into IL. Electrical power developed. This is all about electrical power developed, because generator output is the electrical output. So V into IL. V into IL. Power developed, that power delivered to the load. Power delivered to the load. Here power delivered to the load. Power developed, this one. Power delivered means PDI, for example. Delivered to load. So V into IL. V into IL. So this is all about series generator. So that is a series generator. Series generator, three currents are equal. Generator voltage, power developed and power delivered to the load. This is series generator electrical circuit. Next, shunt generator. Shunt generator means both are connected in parallel. Shunt generator means both are connected in parallel. Field winding and armature winding both are connected in parallel. So that is the shunt generator. Field winding is connected in parallel with the armature circuit. So the terminal voltage is same. Both three field, armature and load. Three here, field winding 1, armature winding 2, load 3. All are having equal voltage because three are connected in parallel. Three are connected in parallel. So same voltage appears across all the terminals. That is the V. What is the terminal voltage of the armature, or what is the terminal voltage of the load, or what is the terminal voltage of the shunt resistance means same. That is P. V is the same voltage. So this V here. Next. Same voltage across the load equal to V, that is voltage across the load equal to V, and current passes through load equal to IL, load current. Next, armature current IA, generator voltage EG, armature resistance RA. Next, this is called shunt current ISH. That is called shunt current ISH. That means current taken by the field winding. Current is taken by the field winding. So here ISH direction is in this direction. See. So armature delivers current IA. From this, load takes some current, and armature takes some current. So current passes in this direction and divided in two directions. Some part is taken by the load and some part is taken by the shunt field ISH, shunt field current ISH. So IA is divided into two, IL and ISH. So but three circuits, that is a field circuit, armature circuit and load circuit. Voltage is same because three are connected in parallel. So that voltage is represented with V. Suppose if you want to calculate the current through this field circuit, that is ISH value, you want to calculate the ISH value. ISH, you want to calculate the ISH value. ISH, voltage, you know, voltage equal to current into resistance, the basic formula. According to Ohm's law, V equal to IR in DC circuits. V equal to IR. I equal to V by R. So current through this resistance means field winding means that is represented with the ISH. So ISH equal to I equal to V by R. V by resistance of this field circuit. Resistance of this field circuit equal to RSH. So ISH equal to V by R. That means I equal to V by R. I equal to basic formula V by R. So field current, you want field current means ISH equal to V by resistance of the field circuit RSH. According to KCL, Kirchhoff's current law, sum of the currents at any node equal to 0, or incoming currents equal to outgoing currents. Here incoming current equal to IA from this node, for this node, incoming current equal to IA, incoming current equal to IA. So current enters to node, IL and ISH is leaving the node, IL and ISH leaving the node. So incoming equal to outgoings. So see this equation. So for that node, according to KCL, Kirchhoff's current law, KCL, Kirchhoff's current law, incoming current equal to IL, outgoing current is equal to IL plus ISH. IL plus ISH. So this is the current equation. Next, terminal voltage. Same, last case, terminal voltage. Terminal voltage of the V, how we calculate the V. So first, if you take this loop, this is nothing but a shunt loop. So generated voltage equal to sum of the drops. Drops means armature resistance drop, IARA plus voltage drop across the load, that is the V. So V equal to EG minus IARA, terminal voltage. V equal to EG minus IARA. Power developed in the armature equal to same, voltage into current. Voltage is EG at the armature terminals. Voltage is EG into current armature circuit IE. EG into IE. Power delivered to load means voltage into current delivered to the load. So this is all about DC shunt generator. All about DC shunt generator. So terminal voltage equal to EG minus IRA, delivered equal to, always remember source voltage equal to sum of the individual drops. Here in case of generator, source is the EG. EG is the source in case of generator. So that's why EG equal to V plus IARA. EG equal to V plus IARA. Power generated is EG. Power generated source is EG. So EG equal to EG, source equal to sum of the drops. So drop across the armature IR. That is IARA. IARA. వాడాడు ఎంగరోళ్ళలో ఉన్నాడు. Okay, source equal to sum of the drops. So compound means having both series and shunt windings. That machine is called compound machine. Having both series and that means in compound machine having two field coils. That means two field coils. One is series, second one is shunt. That machine is called compound machine. Two sets of field windings. Compound machine having two sets of field winding on each pole. One is in series, second one is in parallel in the armature, parallel with the armature. So compound generators may be further classified in two types: short shunt, long shunt. Short shunt and long shunt. So this is the short shunt. So this is the long shunt. Short shunt generator and long shunt generator. So parallel shunt winding is connected to across the armature, and further series winding means that is called short shunt. So shunt winding is connected including both field winding and series field winding and armature winding. Then this is called long shunt. Long shunt, short shunt. Actually, this circuit may further same circuit, series, armature circuit, so shunt circuit. This is the short shunt. So shorted. Field winding is shorted. Shunt connected field winding is shorted. So this is the series circuit. Same circuit. This one I draw here. So same, both are same circuits. So when shunt winding is connected across the armature, after that series winding, then short. Long means both are in series. First series winding and armature winding both are series. Then shunt connected winding. So this is the long shunt compound unit equations for these two sets. For example, short shunt. మీకు విషయం తెలుసు కదా, అక్కడ ఎవరైనా డిస్టర్బెన్స్ చేస్తే వాళ్ళ నెంబర్ ఇక్కడ డిస్ప్లే అవుతుంటుంది అన్నమాట. జాగ్రత్తగా ఉన్నది. రిజిస్టర్ నెంబర్లో వాయిస్ మనకు రిజిస్టర్ నెంబర్ వస్తుంది స్క్రీన్ మీద. ఓకే, షార్ట్ షంట్. సో షార్ట్ షంట్, this is short shunt generator. Series field current. Here the series field current means this one series field current. I series field current equal to load current. See, ఇట్లా వచ్చిన కరెంటే కదా, ఇట్లా వెళ్ళేది లోడ్ గుండా కూడా సేమ్ కరెంట్ కదా, అంటే సిరీస్ కరెంట్ ఈక్వల్ టు లోడ్ కరెంట్. సిరీస్ కరెంట్ ఐఎస్సి, సిరీస్ కరెంట్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఐఎస్సి, ఐఎస్సి ఈక్వల్ టు ఐఎల్, ఐఎస్సి ఈక్వల్ టు ఐఎల్, ఐఎస్సి ఈక్వల్ టు ఐఎల్. షంట్ ఫీల్డ్ కరెంట్. షంట్ ఫీల్డ్ కరెంట్ మీన్స్ ఐఎస్హెచ్. షంట్ ఫీల్డ్ కరెంట్ ఐఎస్హెచ్. Shunt field current ISH equal to V plus IARE and series drop by RSH. Equation ఎలా రాయొచ్చు అంటే ISH into RSH equal to V plus I series or series. I series or series. Shunt field current equal to total voltage by this value. ముందు ఈక్వేషన్ చూడండి. ఫస్ట్ జనరేట్ ఈఎంఎఫ్ ఈక్వేషన్ చూద్దాం. దీన్ని ఎలా రాస్తాం? ఫస్ట్ వోల్టేజ్ ఎక్కడ జనరేట్ అవుతుంది? ఇక్కడ జనరేట్ అవుతుంది. ఈ వోల్టేజ్ జనరేట్ హియర్. జనరేటెడ్ వోల్టేజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఈజీ ఈక్వల్ టు ఫర్ ది సర్క్యూట్, ఈజీ ఈక్వల్ టు some voltage is drop across the armature itself. First voltage drop across the armature. The generated voltage mottham manaku terminal daggara raadu. Some voltage drop across the armature plus here is circuit is in series. The circuit, that is series circuit, and voltage drop across the series circuit. Current passing through the series circuit equal to ISC and series resistance equal to RSC plus V, and voltage drop across the load. EG equal to IARA plus series drop plus terminal voltage drop. Terminal voltage drop means this one EG. From this V equal to EG minus the total. See, V equal to EG minus total drop. Two drops. Armature resistance drop, series resistance drop. Armature resistance drop, series resistance drop. Terminal voltage equal to. The equation is V equal to Eg minus the total terms. Next, power developed in armature, same. Armature voltage into armature current. Armature voltage Eg, armature current Ia. Next, power delivered to the load means terminal voltage of the load V, current of the load IL. So equation అర్థమైందా షంట్ ఫీల్డ్ వైండింగ్ ఈక్వేషన్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇక్కడ మన వోల్టేజ్ ఎంత ఉందో దీని షంట్ ఫీల్డ్ కరెంట్ కావాలి అంటే ఇది కరెంట్ కావాలి కదా, ఇది ఎక్కడ ఉంది, అక్రాస్ ది ఆర్మేచర్, అక్రాస్ ది ఆర్మేచర్. దీని ఇంకోలా కూడా రాసుకోవచ్చు కావాలంటే, అక్రాస్ ది ఆర్మేచర్ ఈక్వేషన్ అంటే షంట్ ఫీల్డ్ కరెంట్ ఐఎస్హెచ్ ఈక్వేషన్. ఈ లూప్ ఒకటే తీసుకున్నాం అనుకోండి, ఈజీ ఈక్వల్ టు ఐఏఆర్ఏ ప్లస్ IS voltage drop across voltage drop ISH RSH ISH RSH అలాగే రాసుకోవచ్చు, అయితే ఇలాగే రాసుకోవచ్చు. టోటల్ ఈక్వేషన్ ఈ ఈక్వేషన్. లాంగ్ షంట్. సో లాంగ్ షంట్ మీన్స్, సో దిస్ వన్ ఈస్ ద లాంగ్ షంట్. లాంగ్ షంట్, షంట్ ఈజ్ లాంగ్ అంటే ఓవర్ ద సిరీస్ ఫీల్డ్ వైండ్. లాంగ్ షంట్. In long shunt case, here armature current and series current both are same. See, armature current is here, series current is here, both are same, and these two equal to ISH plus IL. These two equal to ISH plus IL. See here, the series in long shunt machine, series field current ISC equal to IA, and that is equal to IL plus ISH. IL plus ISH. So here two currents are equal. IA equal to ISH, IA equal to ISH kada ISC. Series current equal to IL plus ISH. So that means IA equal to already IA equal to IL plus ISH. Shunt field current. You want shunt field current. Current equal to voltage by resistance. Current equal to voltage by resistance. So current shunt current. You want shunt current. You want shunt current. You want shunt current. So this current. You want this current, voltage across these terminals, this terminal voltage across this terminals equal to V, and by resistance of this field circuit. So ISH, so long shunt, ISH equal to voltage across the terminal equal to voltage V, because connected in parallel, by RSH, by RSH. This is the ISH value, ISH value. Next, terminal voltage. Terminal, how we calculate terminal? First, generate EMF calculate. So generate EMF by here voltage generated across the armature. This EG equal to this drop plus this drop and V. The EG equal to IA, I series, R series plus V. So generated voltage. So the first equation, this equation, terminal voltage. So voltage generated EG for long shunt, EG equal to armature drop, some voltage drop across the armature circuit, IA, RA plus series drop, because series winding here, series winding. And ikkada generate ayindi, konda ikkada drop avutundi, konda series circuit lo drop. Series, that means ISC, series current and series resistance. Series current and series resistance plus voltage drop across the load. So from this V equal to EG minus IARA plus total amount. And so IARA plus ISC RS. Armature current equal to series current, because both are connected in series. Armature current, this one and this one are connected in series. So same IA equal to ISC అవుతుంది. సో దాని నుంచి మనకి ఇక్కడ IA కామన్ గా తీసుకుంటాం. IRA ISC సిరీస్ కాబట్టి రెండు సేమ్ ఉంటాయి. I కామన్ చేస్తాం. సో ఈ ఈక్వేషన్ వస్తుంది. సో పవర్ డెవలప్డ్ EGIA, పవర్ డెలివర్డ్ టు లోడ్ VIA. ఆర్మేచర్ లో ఇంత పవర్ డెవలప్ అవుతుంది, లోడ్ కి ఇంత పవర్ వెళ్తుంది. డిఫరెన్స్ ఆఫ్ దిస్. So anyone having any doubts, please ask me. డౌట్స్ ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయమ్మా? 208 ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయా?
హలో
208 డౌట్ ఏమైనా ఉందా? ఎనీ డౌట్స్?
లేదు సార్.
ఓకే, ఇంకా ఎవరికైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయా? సో థ్యాంక్ యూ everyone. We will meet in our next class. Thank you.